sentence. So right now, you're being aggressive, right? So you're violating my Third Amendment right because I'm quartering with an enemy combatant.
Look myself in the mirror, and I promise I'm complacent of the man that looks back. But I can't stand the fact that he's hiding from himself, and I can't stand the act that he plays and he tells. Let him know, let him know, let him know, let him know what you know, what you know, what you know. Let him know, let him know, let him know.
See Joe in the background, in the backstage, just going along with the song. I think he was digging the music. All right, that's good. What's up, guys? Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Welcome to the sound off video with Joe Cool. Joe Cool is sitting backstage. But before Joe Cool, I just want to thank everyone for showing up today. What's up, Sharon? What's up, Lavender? Cheryl, Mrs. J. Hope everyone's having a great day. All right, so without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Joe Cool. What's up, Joe? Already laughing. This is gonna be an interesting one.
Oh, that introduction gonna be hard to live up to.
All right, so Joe, you know the deal here. We're gonna introduce Taco here in a minute. He's gonna roast a few people.
My lawyer's gonna roast me, huh? Oh.
Yeah,
my representative is gonna turn on me today.
He is. All right, so
he is.
All right, so here we go. Before Taco comes on, I have to read this disclaimer. All right, so the following roast is for comedic purposes only and are not the views of Kenny Klein, Taco, or anyone else on the panel. Unless it's Joe. Joe might believe. I don't know. We'll see. If you're easily offended, you may want to come back in 10 minutes.
And you should know I got thick skin and a good sense of humor. Yeah, let loose, guys.
Yeah. Viewer discretion is advised. I repeat, the following roast is all in jest. Please do not kill Taco. All right, here he is. What's up, Taco?
Hey, how's it going?
All right. You suck, baby. You suck.
All right. Keep it cool, Joe. Don't interrupt the man now. I know you like to interrupt and everything.
I know.
All right, Kenny, thank you for having me. You know, recently I found out Kenny was black, and I was like, wow, Carlton from Fresh Prince really had it rough after that show, man. All right. And then you know, Kenny also recently revealed how old this phone was, and man, that phone is so old, Brian won't even take it on an audit with him.
That was a good one.
Oh. You know, Omaha used to be on all these panels, you know, and man, he's such a beta that when he encountered a little kitty, it meowed at him, it scared him, he cried racism, and then rage quit and ran away from it. I kid, Omaha. I kid.
Oh God!
Everyone
I'm already crying, Josh. Just saying.
Everyone loves Mrs. J. You know, she recently started her channel on goats. You know, I'm a little concerned about her videos though. She recently started filming about drones to entice Omaha, and then you film a lot of graveyards. You know, I'm not saying you're going to kill Omaha and feed them to your goats and then bury them in the graveyard, but yeah, maybe that's what I'm saying.
Whoa!
Please don't feed me to the goats, Mrs. J. Please don't feed me to the goats. And then there's Lavender. You know, Lavender Mexican, I love her. She's great. You know, this is the first time to sound off that I've had her as a victim. And she's so sweet. And, you know, she has COVID right now. And she makes it so tough, you know, to make material for. But I found out that Glenn Serial heard about her name. And he got all excited about hearing about a Lavender Mexican and it being a new race color that he could harass.
Oh!
Damn.
After welcoming and we got to also welcome Lavender Stalker Gary 11111.
The hell, Gary?
You know, all those ones are actually tally marks for his previous stalking victims.
Wow.
Oh God.
I'm afraid.
Now on to the chief. I'm not saying the chief has a violent side, but when he retired, the stats for the police brutality statistic for the state went down 85%. I'm just kidding, Chief. I love you. Please don't beat me.
Oh God.
Now on to our guest of honor, Mr. Joe Cool. Joe Cool is very open about his past as a dealer. What he doesn't share is that he dealt in counterfeit Tickle Me Elmo dolls. They were called Jomel dolls with his laughing grr. Only issue was it would pimp slap kids and call them the N-word and say, "Damn. Blow me, baby." I still really want one though, Joe. Recently, Joe had to take 2 days off from weed. 3 dealers had to close business permanently.
Yes.
Many people call Joe Cool a fence rider. You know, they might be right because he recently went to the doctor because he was farting splinters of wood.
Oh, he's evil.
Oh man, on one.
Joe is in a great relationship with Sugar. Unfortunately, he digs himself in a hole at times, and by hole I mean he dug himself. He has dug a hole so bad that he visited Jimmy in Australia and Shiva in the UK.
I know, right?
Joe Cool recently adapted red lights in his background while on panels. I heard him and Mike Taylor share the same light bulb dealer. Joe, just don't start sharing the same coffee dealer.
No.
Oh, damn.
Oh, shit. Check this out. The cops are right next to me. I don't know if y'all can see them or not. But I'm finna, y'all probably can see them. I'm finna light up and the cops are right next to me, yo.
Oh, goodness. Holy crap.
Joe Cool is also part of the Roku Activist News Network. That's all I have to say about that. Since I'm Joe Cool's advocate, PR spokesman, and lawyer, I'm entitled to 40% of his 2%.
That's great.
Joe Cool could never be the sneaky auditor because of his laugh and his constant interrupting everyone. The moment a cop started talking, Joe Cool would be start shaking to talk. But in all honesty, you know, getting to know Joe, I've found him to be a genuine guy with a great heart. He is passionate in his beliefs and his weed. I consider him a great friend and wish him all the happiness in life. Thank you, Joe Cool.
No, thank you, Taco, for investing the time for that shit. You know, you put some time into that. Thank you, bro. I should have asked what the other episodes of this look like. I should have looked at the other episodes.
Oh, that was fantastic, Taco. That was fantastic. And I'm sure if there was a standing ovation button somewhere on YouTube, I'm sure you'll be getting it right now.
You did
Thank
well,
you.
bro.
Thank you.
You were kind. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and get right here. I'm gonna go ahead and put the link up for everyone who wants to come on up and let Joe Cool know what you think about him. Joe's got thick skin, so whether you like him or whether you don't like him, you're more than welcome.
Yeah.
Your opinions. He's good with constructive criticism. So he's one of the few authors that probably won't freaking get bitch too much about it. So we'll see.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So, actually no. First, we're gonna do. There's a little video package for all the messages that were up. So I'm gonna go ahead and play that for you, Joe. And Joe, one thing I noticed is, of all the times I've been doing this, I've done quite a few auditors. You so far have got the most good response over the bad. I mean, there's a little both in. And I think that's really telling of the type of person you are and the type of auditor you become and the stuff you do. So I just want to put that out there. There is some bad, but there's also some good. A lot more
I
good than
think that's
other
fair,
auditors.
Kenny, because I look at my older shit and I certainly cringe. I feel like I'm just learning, just getting my footing and just beginning. Criticism is fair at this point.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get this started.
Mr. President-elect, go ahead. Can you say categorically, Mr. President-elect, can you give us a question? You're attacking us. Can you give us a question? Can you give us a question? Can you state categorically? Sir, can you...
2 cents. Hello to my blue friends. Get another spinning and they call it revolution. Loose lips. Fatter than a new tits. Glass make her think it's ruthless. Deuces. 2 cents. Hello to my blueprints. I can make you do it. I'ma say it in my music. Ruthless. Only if the shoe fits. Using free speech, so I think I might lose it. Comma. That before dishonor. Medicaid bills get me high. President Obama. Oil in the water. Medicaid Zans get me high. My gaslight. Yeah, right. Fast life. Play it loose and act tight. Fat thighs, gaslight. Yeah, it's about damn time. Blow it up like a landmine. My gaslight. Yeah, right. Fast life. Play it loose and act tight. Fat thighs, gaslight. It's about damn time. Blow it up like a landmine. Kids stamping like they name brand. Nah, copper, we just huffing on these paint cans. Get the money hopping, I'ma do a rain dance. When the money dropping, counting like Rain Man, gangland. Looking like a bankster, hangman. If you ain't feeling in the blank verse, same dirt. Just the smell will make your brain hurt. Looking like a thug wearing the same shirt. Looking like a rapper, that before dishonor. Medicaid pills get me high. President Obama, lead in the water. Medicaid Zans get me high. My gaslight, yeah right. Fast life, play it loose and act tight. Fat thighs, gaslight. It's about damn time. Blow it up like a landmine. My gaslight, yeah right. Fast life, play it loose and act tight. Fat thighs, gaslight. It's about damn time. Blow it up like a landmine. Grown boy, ain't nothing if ain't getting paid. Drug can be your interstate for getting to a different place. Little J, wifey saying why he gotta live that way. Still feel ill from when my mama threw my shit away. Cloud surf, puffin' on loud herb. Getting high with the down girl. Now skirt, not another outburst. Gaslight and make you doubt worth. Like gaslight, yeah right. Fast life, play it loose and act tight. Fat thighs, gaslight. It's about damn time. Blow it up like a landmine. My gaslight, yeah right. Fast life, play it loose and act tight. Fat thighs, gaslight. It's
All right. So what'd you think of that?
I gotta love it. I gotta love it. And
Do you
I
think a
got
lot of the
emotional.
comments do you think some of the comments were fair? Do you think they were unfair to you? What do you think?
I think they were fair. And some of the names I know, and I know they got issue with me. Some of it was personal, but those are just a few. I think the ones who was just, he's a shitbag and giving me good criticism. I think all that was fair. Some people it was personal. You could tell those people I know personally, but I thought it was fair, yo. And I got emotional with that first half, yo, because I didn't want to talk about it because I get emotional right now.
Okay, fair enough. Lemon Kush, welcome.
Thank you, sir. Hey, Joe.
Cuz,
What's going on, Joe?
what's up, baby?
Just another day.
So, Lemon Kush, go ahead. Let Joe know what you think about him and his style and everything.
Oh, Joe already knows. We've had this conversation before. I just told him, when he's interacting with a sergeant or somebody higher than a sergeant, talk to them. Don't yell at them. Give them a chance to do an investigation first, and then they'll come back and talk to you and stuff like that. And Joe knows. I
I agree
respect him the
too.
whole ton. And he even said, "Yeah, you said you agreed," and and ever since then, I mean, I watch his videos, and I think he does a great job. I think he does a great job.
I thank you, and I like to think that I'm becoming better at that, controlling my temper and communicating, and not flying off at the handle shit.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's the big thing with me. Treat them if you treat them with respect, they'll treat you with guys with respect. That's the thing, and that's it.
Thank you for that.
Great. Yeah. Again, like I guess some criticism I would have for you is, like I said, you do get aggressive at times, and I think a lot of that has to do with sometimes you go out drinking, and I think that's really start to. Sometimes maybe I'm wrong, but I think maybe you do go out sometimes when you have been drinking, and I think that's a detriment to what you're trying to do because you're already in a
You
mood.
know
Like,
I don't
oh well,
drink,
fuck.
right?
I
You
didn't
know,
know that. I
okay.
didn't know that. My bad. Well, then maybe it's when you're smoking. Then I don't know.
Yes, I smoke a lot.
Maybe it's
I
when you're
was gonna say
smoking.
that. I go out when I have issues, when I have emotional problems. I'm yelling at my girl, or having problems. I remember I was depressed when my dad was depressed. I go out and cop watch a lot of those times, and I think I act bad a lot of those times. I think I know I do that. I get angry at someone and I go out and cop watch. I think I want to take it out on them. Sometimes I perhaps do.
Mhm. Fair enough. So, anybody else want to come on up and let Joe know? We've had some good stuff. Now, anybody that really has um, maybe doesn't like what Joe does and maybe wants to come up here and give him some constructive criticism
I
or
am
even just
definitely open
criticism,
to criticism. Yes, I am.
or even just criticism or whatnot. Okay, so there is the let's see, put the link up again. And while we're waiting, I guess we can go ahead and let's go ahead and look at one of your audits, huh? Why not?
Okay. This is gonna be bad.
Man, we were afraid we were going to get Joe on. Joe's on just arguing on freaking GoldenEye's panel all morning.
Yes.
I was up there for a minute. It was fun, though. I enjoyed it. I really like GoldenEye's. She does a
She's
really good
good.
job.
She's so talented. I got so
Yeah,
much, hopes and wishes
she
for
does a
her.
really good job.
Yeah.
Paul, what's up, man?
Hey there. I'm just saying, I just wanted to say, Joe, you do a great audit, but again, man, you got to get over to the Wiener Circle there. I want to see you take on the true auditors at that location. That company is amazing.
The Wiener Circle.
The Wiener Circle, yeah, it's right down by Wrigley there.
All right.
So again, man, they're known for the snappy comebacks, and they'll fire it right back at you. I'd love to see you record back and forth with those guys.
If I could remember, I would love to. I'm out every fucking day, but that's another side effect of this shit, Joe. Your short-term memory. No way I remember that fucking name, and I remember when you brought it up. We've talked about it before, and
Yep.
I'll forget.
Yep, over there on North Clark Street, man. Trust me, it'd be worth your while. Plus, they got great food.
And good one, Josiah. You probably could have hopped up here and said that, Josiah. Joe needs to talk to people, not at them. And I knew I'm not well equipped for this shit because when I got my senses about me, I know. Joe, when you're yelling, you're not communicating. And I say I'm gonna do better. But I get so fucking when the first time a motherfucker tells me, man, get off my corner, keep it moving. No one does that in real life. I lose it. I've been trained. When someone disrespects you like that, you flare, you fight. Some of it, I got to get over that trigger, bro.
And then
It's
May,
gang shit, man. I could show you around me all the fucking cats that just stand on the fucking corner across the street. I don't know if you can see. That's the weed spot. The cops are out there literally with them, rapping with them with the lights on, know them by name. This is another tip behind me. Let me see if you can see these cats. You probably can't see them. That's another weed tip directly behind me. Disrespect is not something we see, right? The cost of blatant disrespect like that can be too high. So, you know, I go fucking years without hearing crazy shit like that unless it's from a cop. And it triggers me.
All right, so May says she cannot stand your constant use of the N bomb. She says she knows old fashioned, but she's sorry. But you know, it's one of those things.
Thank you.
It's one of those things that bothers me. I'm not a big fan of it either myself.
It bothers.
It's just one of those things. You know, some people they don't mind it, and other people do. But I do thank you for when you do come on here. You might drop every once in a while, but you
I
usually
do
try and keep
curb
your
it though, right?
yeah, you do try to curb it, and it's a work in progress. So you know, I don't expect I'm like Brian or someone expects this, you to do it right when you get it. You don't know more anymore. Fuck you.
Right. Or
no, I ain't doing shit like that. Yeah, exactly. I'm not doing shit like that. So, all right. So, Chief, what's up, man?
Hey, everybody, how's it going this evening?
How you doing, Chief? What's going on, Chief?
We're doing a live sound off video on Joe Cool. So, what's up? What do you think of Joe Cool?
I just signed on, so I didn't really see anything previous to this.
Well, no, just what do you know about what
you
do you
watch
think of
any
what
of my
you know
vids?
about
I know
Joe
we
Cool?
spoke before. You ever watch any of my vids, Chief?
I think I watched. No, I'm not sure if I've actually watched any of your videos, but I do recognize you from some of the feeds that I watch.
Okay. I know we've been here on Kenny's. You know, I've been here at least once or twice, and you were here.
Definitely.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I do.
Yeah. All right. So, well, then, we have a video here queued up. I'll go ahead and play it, and then you'll be able to more comment on, the video you said. It's called "Smug, Foul-Mouthed Kentucky Cops Get Owned." Now, here's the thing I've noticed about a lot of auditors when they say cops get owned. A lot of times they don't get owned, Joe.
I agree.
A lot of times they just do not get owned.
I agree, right?
So now I'm curious to see if this cop is going to get owned.
Yes.
Let's
you
see.
will see it on here, though.
All right. Let's see.
Some trouble. If you did, we gonna be a gentleman. How you guys doing, man? I'm pretty good, man. Just doing the tour of the place, man. Everybody okay? Rafa, hello. Everybody all right? You guys being friendly today? You don't know? Should be friendly every day, baby. What's up, yo? This is the cat that arrested me, yo.
Are you okay? So was that arrest and harassment?
It's a bad. Look at this, yo. My man knocked out. You woke, baby? You woke now? You woke, pimp? You sleeping on camera. Yo, you're live on TV, baby. You're live on the internet, baby. Yeah, my man was knocked out at the desk, yo. And look, that's the chick who arrested me, yo. Blow me, nigga. Blow me. That lost dog, man. That dog bite must be something else. Look at this shit. They down there as well. Look at this shit. Yeah, we got to get down there, bro. Yeah, I'm finna push my luck, guys. Oh, my goodness. Why is that, bro? If it's a crime scene, that'd be tape, bro. No, you don't give me orders, man. Try again. You're gonna put up tape or something? Fuck you. How about that? Don't tell me which way to go. Be nice. If you have a crime scene, you walked up on me. What do you mean?
Because you're in a crime scene.
I can't tell. I don't see any tape. You have a crime scene.
Police car right here.
Watch your mouth. You're a public servant. Okay. You're not allowed to curse at the public. Yeah?
Say what I want.
Excuse me?
First of all, don't walk this way.
Blow me. How about that? Blow me. If you this is crime scene, do what the law says. Put up tape. You don't curse and say there's a car in the street. I'm not driving. If you want to cut up the sidewalk, you put up tape, bro. That's the law.
Yeah. You want to know what they're doing? They got canines. You want to get bit by a dog?
I do not, but I appreciate you.
I don't blame
Absolutely,
you.
you're courteous.
I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to get bit by a fucking dog either.
What?
I wouldn't want to get bit by a dog either.
Yes, that was a
That was a real honest question. That was a real honest answer right there. Do you want to get bit by a dog? No, I don't.
I thought it was funny. I gave him a break. This is fun. Absolutely, no problem. Teach this knucklehead, bro. Teach this goof ass nigga.
Look, man, I don't want you to get bit by a dog or anything like that.
I ain't been bit. I haven't been bit since I was about 4. But
Who are you out with?
I'm out with Joel, Auditing Chicago, Chuck Bronson, and perhaps Nomenesio.
Okay.
I do not want to get bit again. I'm not going to go that. I'm not going to go that way. But you were courteous. Yeah, man. Why you can't tell dude to be courteous like that? It don't matter. You supposed to report his misdeeds, Joe. That's under your policy, yeah? You'll take care of it. All right. Good luck with that, bro. Look at this prick. Look at this prick. Really? Nobody gonna tell him he's supposed to verbalize that idea himself? Right. Why do that, Joe? I'm from Chicago. I'm not even from around here. You could have made your department look good today. You could have made your department look good today. I'll be going back to Chicago talking about how cool you is. Instead, I'm going to talk about the young tough guy to stand up. It's the fucking car on the street. Nigga, you ain't tough. You ain't seen tough, nigga. You ain't tough. Look at me. You ain't tough. Nothing like it. You got gangbanging buddies, that's all. You ain't tough. And you ain't smart because you wouldn't curse at the public. You are not tough, nigga. Blow me. You are not tough. All right, I'm finna go around and cut through an alley or something, Joe. You cats have a nice day. Train this cat. Train him. Everybody else is looking good. This cat. Everybody else is looking good, but this clown.
So that's the official story. It was a dog.
It was a joke. No dog. No dog. It was a joke. So what happened, guys? Somebody want to give me a synopsis on what's going on?
Tell us.
Not you. I know, baby. Not you. You don't like me, do you? You like motherfuckers that listen to you the first time. Motherfuckers that bag up when you walk all up close on them. Right. Motherfuckers that lick your boots. I'm not. You wearing thin with me now, man.
How much you prioritize?
Yes, you do. Why? Why are you sitting there talking to a bunch of catch filmers?
We just got cameras.
I'm saying, so don't complain then, nigga. I'm good. I gotta walk this way to cut through apparently anyway, man. Now I hate to do it because it looked like I'm doing it because you told me to.
You don't have to. You just have to do it.
I have to do it. I think I'm gonna hang out in this corner now, Joe. What? Put up some tape, nigga. Fuck you. We ain't cool no more. Put up some tape if you want. You sure on tape? Well, y'all stand out here and block the sidewalk there. I ain't going no fucking well. I'm gonna hang out with you clowns, especially this clown right here, who can't ID himself. Motherfucker, you took 20 minutes to get your hair done this morning.
Okay. I just want to pause me for a second. The way the car is parked, it's blocking. First of all, it's blocking a street, right? Yeah. So that would tell me that it's probably not a good idea to go down the street, whether you're walking or driving.
It told me that as well.
Okay, so then
not a good idea. I wanted to do something that was not a good idea that day. Okay. And I don't feel like he's God. He can tell me, listen, we're about to put Tate up. We're making this a crime scene. Or, as happens more than not, he let me go down there to the crime scene, and that's what they take. They tell you, all right, keep back. But the perimeter guys normally let you go. This is in Kentucky or something.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so this officer that we're seeing right here, I think I don't think he started the conversation out the best, with there's a fucking car there. It's like, okay, he could have just said, yeah, there's a car here, and the conversation probably could have gone a lot better.
Yes.
But again, from the beginning, it seemed like you wanted to get a reaction from the get-go by doing as close as you did. At least that's my opinion.
That's honest.
What do you guys think? What do you think, Lemon, so far? Lemon Kush, are you there? Maybe not. Okay, well, come back. Chief, what do you think?
Okay, I see you, baby.
I'm not quite sure why you would want to be that combative with police. I mean, all they're trying to do is maintain the security of the scene. If you stay on the sidewalk, normally you're good. But if you invade that space, that if an officer thinks that you're obstructing his duties, yeah, they're gonna deal with it. That's just
Check,
the way
1,
it
2.
is.
We can hear you. I don't know if you realize that the scene was like a block away. And they had the street blocked off, which is if they want to do that because they don't want a car to go down there and have to back out. That's a very common thing. And normally you stick to the sidewalk, the guy a block away is not even going to say a word to you. And you're right. You say, I don't see why you're so combative with the cops. You take 2 seconds to think about that, though. My reason is probably like everyone else. I've been hurt so many fucking times. You know, I'm acting out. I'm angry. I'm emotional. I'm really, 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 really angry with these guys.
Yeah, but that's when you have to kind of tell them what you're thinking. It's a lot of, like, I was a police officer for a long time, and I've had heart-to-heart conversations with hundreds of people, both men and women. Some people are in a crisis, and I want to help them. That's why I got into the business to begin with. And if you've been screwed over by law enforcement, I can't change that, but I empathize with where you're coming from.
I dig you, bro.
All right, Joe Kaiser, go ahead, sir.
So what are we critiquing? His interaction with the police officer?
Well, that too, and also since you're just getting up here, just your also just your opinions on Joe Cool too.
Yeah, and on me and the video that you're watching.
Oh, okay.
Either or.
Well, I like Joe. I mess with Joe.
I think, yeah, certainly in chat,
Yeah.
yo, we introduced ourselves. We've been kind and shit.
Yeah. So as far as this interaction here, I mean, I don't know. Like, I find an entertainment value behind it.
Okay.
Which I mean, that's just honesty. I think people should be acting like that? I mean, probably not, but he's got his reasons, it's like anybody else who would, I mean, most people don't interact with the police. A lot of people don't want to. Some people are scared for whatever reason it may be. You know what I mean?
Yes, that's why I think we get most of our views, because people are like, that is dangerous. That dude is risking something there.
Yeah. I mean, which is true.
It is. And I think, I'm sorry, you go.
But yeah, I mean, communication can get you a long way. That's what I found out from being a photographer in the field, and I've had plenty of police interactions when I've been out there, and I've been like that, not like that, but where I've had some heated moments, definitely, and but they got me nowhere, really. When I look back at it, pretty much I didn't get anywhere, and he didn't get anywhere either. You know what I mean? It goes both ways.
My man.
Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and continue.
You can't take 2 seconds to identify the public. You're an idiot.
Right here?
Yeah.
You don't like it. I just don't fight no more.
They got the chopper looking for the dog. The chopper looking for the dog.
I'm gonna call him Mr. Smiley.
Mr. Smiley.
Smiley.
You cats don't want to be informative and tell us what's going on? Investigation. You can be investigating somebody's jump socks, man. You're not helping me. You're not helping me. Well, say that. Say that. Don't try to soothe me. Say it's not my business. Fuck you, nigga. It is my business. All this shit's public. I'm listening to the scandal like you. Fuck your smart ass too. Yeah, and you should still be courteous when a motherfucker asks you to see if you was gonna be a dick. That's why I asked you. And guess what? Prick City, yeah, Prick City. It is, man. You try to spin me, it's just an investigation. Fuck does that mean? Investigation, you can be investigating your gym shorts. That tells me nothing. You trying to spin me. That's what you do. Very good. Very good. Specifically, stealing them gym shorts is a crime. Specifically, what crime? Gym shorts? I can't argue. Okay. I can't argue with you, bro. Oh, shit. I want to cut through one of these alleys, man, and see what's going on. Go around. Yeah, we got to get on the inside of that, y'all. Listen, man, we mean no harm. My motto is respect until disrespected. When I walked up, this prick walked up 6 inches from me like he's tough and gonna smack something. You don't have to tell me nothing, bro. That shit's obvious, bro. I hate taking orders from you cats. I hate you cats thinking you come here to run shit and give orders. I do.
You all are putting yourselves in a position to get argued with us because it looks on camera.
No, blow me. Fuck you, nigga. I don't want to argue with you. I want you to be calm and respectful. That's what I do, bro. I like you. You're nice.
Except this prick.
Yeah, this is prick. Prick 1 and prick 2. It's the first time, won't be the last, bro, if you don't change your ways, bro. Y'all think y'all supposed to come out here and order people around, look, stand on the sidewalk, do this. You're not. You're public servants. You're not tough guys, bro. Nobody thinks that shit. So is you guys just hanging out? And setting up a perimeter? You ran out of tape, but you can afford 5 officers hang around and watch me, but you can't afford some plastic tape. You niggas lie like rugs, bro. Sure you do. If you want to, if you say this is a crime, so you gotta put tape up, else I can walk right through it. Well, what the fuck? Why I can't walk down the sidewalk?
Investigation going off these 2 blocks right here.
Yes.
Set up a perimeter around.
Yes.
In case that dog.
Yes.
Take off out of here.
Hey, my wife says, tell you you are all a bunch of bitches, yo. That's Blue Ivy said that shit. She said, say appreciate it, Blue. Oh, shit. Hey, y'all, this live stream about to be over. My battery is about to die, yo.
I got you. Here.
You ready? Oh, shit. My mama called. He ain't smiling no more, bro. You thought you'll come out here and bully motherfuckers and make people scared of you and get the reaction you get all the time? What happens when you run up on somebody and know their rights? What happens when you know someone that you're a public servant? You're beneath me unless I break a law. Yeah? What happens when you run up on a cat like me? You sit up here and look dumb and close your mouth. You make your department look bad. You could have come out here and been nice like that other cat and been like, hey, how you guys? No, instead you I need you to move. That tough guy shit, bro. You niggas insane. We pay your salary. You work for us, yo. Make your department look good. Get us on your side when you need some help. Instead of everybody hating you with this badass reputation you got. It starts here. It starts here. It does.
All right. Pause it, maybe. Okay, so is that Shiva? I was wondering. I was like, who the hell is Joe Kool-Aid? All right, so there's that audit. So we'll start beginning. Lemon Kush, what did you think of that audit?
Joe, you got to tone it down. I mean, you already went after the guy, and you know we all know he's short in stature, but he can't help that. But you just got to tone it down a little bit. You know, that's the big thing. You gotta calm it down. You gotta do the woo-saw. You gotta take it easy, and you'll get further if you are nicer.
I know you're right. I picture myself as an Amagonza or SJV, but I just get fucking so angry. I be in my feelings watching that video. I trigger at the same moments when he said it's a simple thing to y'all, which him saying we're investigating something. To me, I take offense to. If he tell me a lie, it's just a dog loose down there. I take offense to that. I don't know. I trigger too easy with cops. Shit. I think I did good though. If you know me, you would know that was like vast improvement from the cat I used to be. It wouldn't have been no moments of laughter and kindness and back and forth. It wouldn't have been none of that. It was just mad anger and shit. Apparently, this is a long process. Sheba, I'm dying. That was perfect timing. You get to tell me what you think about shit, Joe.
All right, so Paul, Kent, you're next.
I got to say, honestly, I think he scared the hell out of Kentucky cops, dealing with the Chicago guy and all. But I mean, and that's the thing. Like, I've been to Chicago and I've shot multiple times up there. And I have to admit, my observation just from the police department up there, there's such a big difference between the location of where in the city you are, like Wrigleyville during an event, or, going over to, because I made a mistake of going to Shed Park instead of Shed Aquarium, which that was a big mess. And I'm sure Joe knows the difference between those two neighborhoods.
Oh,
and
God.
The officers I saw at Shed Park were kind of like, hey, what are you doing here? Why are you out here photographing? Versus, being in a nicer area with, like, the Wrigleyville or Boys Town, and getting, hey, how's it going, everybody? They're kind of like the party cops, so to speak.
Agreed.
There's just such a big difference. I mean, I think your way of auditing is you have a very straightforward way of doing it. You don't tailor it for the regions you're in. And that's honestly, that's your prerogative to do so. I think a lot of times, though, you have to understand that they're not used to dealing with people of your caliber.
I
So
know. I see it in some people's eyes, not just even in other towns and shit. And in Wrigley, when we bring auditors in, that's when we go to be on some party shit. So I totally agree with everything you said there.
Oh yeah.
But even here, shit, I lost my fucking train of thought. It doesn't matter. Go ahead. Who was next?
Joe Kaiser.
Look, Joe's not new to this. You know what I mean? He does what he does. He does what he does. He says what he says. He knows what he's going to get out of it, and he knows where he's going with it. I would say, be you, live and learn. That's all. I don't.
Apparently, it's not going to happen overnight.
Yeah. I mean, no one's perfect. We don't live in a perfect world. Be careful.
All right, man. Thank you for that.
Be careful. That's all. Be careful.
Thank
you. Okay, Chief.
I think Joe's pretty passionate about what he does, but I think the approach is a little harsh. Instead of just getting a lot of video and screaming at the cops, I mean, you could get a better camera, stand off a little bit more at a distance, and get the same shot without interfering with the police. Unless that's his intention to interfere with the police.
Thank you. I was about to say, Joe, I got to be there. And if they do something wrong, I need to intervene. I'm not content with sitting off at a distance. I am there for that person. And when that cop goes in his pocket or searches his car, the activist in me comes out. And I've been wrong like that, and I didn't know any better. That's why I'm there. If he behaves, we have no problem and very little conversation. And that's fucking 9 out of 10 of my fucking audits. But if I see a guy decides, what are you doing? Even that would trigger me.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand where you're coming from, but it's like I think you want to get a rise out of the police, and you're just not going to get it. Especially with the veteran officers. The veteran officers, they love getting yelled at. I mean, I've been in, like I said, I was in law enforcement for a long time. I love getting yelled at because I'm the only one getting paid for it. I mean, we're all there, you're there, or whoever's there, whatever auditor's there. I'm getting paid. So, I mean, I love it. So, I mean, yell at me for 6 hours because that'll just give me some overtime and I'll go home with a bigger paycheck.
Chief, now normally I kind of agree with him, but I kind of don't. You maybe you do like that thing, but I don't think this would be a genre if most cops didn't care. You know what I mean? There wouldn't be as many auditors out there. There wouldn't be as many cop watchers out there if they were all cops were like you.
Agreed. I would be, man. Oh,
Well, the thing is, I think a lot of younger cops have a different mindset. I'm a veteran. I graduated the police academy in 1993. That was quite some time ago.
yeah.
And my generation is a lot different from the generation that is working the streets today.
The
So I
younger
can't really
cops are the
say.
best in my experience. They tell
Well,
me,
I mean,
Joe, it's
they
not
have
us,
more.
it's the leadership. Rap with them, and I have the
Well, the
greatest
younger
conversations
cops,
with the young guys.
yeah, the younger cops have a lot more training than what we had. When I came through the
I
academy, it
got
was
you.
16 weeks. So it was, that was just a different generation.
These guys, they're fucking younger than me. These guys are fucking fabulous. Most of them, man. It's the grizzled vet that give me the problem. The young guys are the coolest. I'm trying to find a vet, and in it I put the normal way it happens when I walk up on police officers. We don't have problems, and I put that on the intro. I'm trying to, because I don't want you guys thinking I yell all the fucking time. I don't.
All right, Rocky, sir, go ahead.
Oh, I've got a lot of mixed thoughts on this. I like what Joe does in some aspects, what I've seen, the stance that he takes. But when you approach officers that are apparently trying to do something, they got the street blocked off, and then you want to start insulting because you think he walked up on you hard, that's never going to get you anywhere, man. And you're talking negative to him, and you're upset.
Sorry, I can't turn this shit the fuck down. All right, I'm so sorry.
No, you're good.
Please. Yeah.
No, I mean you got upset
That's
because
for saying what's up, Joe Cool.
That's Amy, yes.
Okay, I'm sorry, Rocky. Go ahead.
that's cool. I was just saying, you walk up to someone having an attitude just because he got in front of you blocking the way. That's not going to get you anywhere. And like Chief said, most officers, they don't care about getting yelled at. It happens all the time. It's part of the job. But what does it really get you in the end, other than your entertainment aspect?
I'll tell you. I don't know if you guys even know or would believe shit like this. I ran up on a cop about a week ago. He said, I've been on fucking desk duty for a fucking year since I fucked with you. He said, I just got off. Damn you, Joe Cool, I told him about you. And then I go live a couple days later, and he's the guy working the tape. And he come over singing. He's like, Joe Cool, we cool? I'm like, yes, of course, Joe Cool. I'm mad. Those are my normal interactions. But every guy that you see in one of those early videos is gone. So there is an effect, and I've never filed a complaint, not one. And every one of them guys are gone. I do have an effect, right? You be disrespectful. Apparently, they kick it up the chain and they take care of it. They do something. They sit these guys down.
So what you're saying
like
is you.
I don't just pick on cats for no
So
fucking reason. I hope I'm not that dude.
so you don't file any complaints, but yet you still seen actions taken against officers that obviously get a negative have a negative interaction with you on your videos.
Yes.
That's interesting because you talk to other auditors. What do they like to say? They say, "Oh, nothing ever gets changed. I can do this all day, and I don't do any no other change." I find that interesting to hear that you can do it without getting any kind of.
You're right. They tell you if you don't file a complaint, that's right, Joe. You ain't did nothing. You're right. They do.
Yeah. So I think that's interesting. But also, I look at it this way. Then what is the end goal for you? Is it purely like Joe Kaiser was saying, entertainment for you?
No, it's
are you
not
trying
even
to get it?
entertainment. I won't change a thing. This is why I make no money at this. If I cut out the cursing, suddenly, I'm making thousands of dollars. It is not. I refuse to change a thing, but be my normal fucking self. So there's no entertainment. I remember someone asked James Friedman that shit, and I was like, of course not. And he was like, yes, I'm thinking about the audience. It had never even crossed my mind that entertainment is a thing with this shit until fucking Friedman said it. I will not entertain a motherfucker. I won't fuck. You can't pay me to entertain you. No, you get to see my life and that type of shit.
Then what would you consider the main focus of why you do what you do?
I think this is shitty, but I think it's because I've been hurt so much by these niggas. That was my thing. And when I found out, I thought it was legal for them to go in your pockets until you get the fuck off my corner. I thought all that was legal all this time. And I've got to explain to you why I'm coming home from work. No, I was going to my sister's house and I see it do it to me all day and all my friends. I thought that was just part of the course. When I saw you guys and saw that, oh my God, you can't even do that. How wrong is what they do? They've been doing. It erupted. Something changed in me. I started fucking studying the law and watching these vids and shit. I knew from the first time I saw this that I would fucking meet you and talk to you. And for months before I ever picked up a camera, I just came out here and conversed with these cats for months. The first interaction, motherfucker, I was like, that's illegal for you to do that. He was like, I'm a police, so I don't have to follow the law. I trained these cats around here.
Okay.
My question to you.
Oh, go ahead, Rocky. I'm sorry.
My question is, you say you've had some bad experience with police, and I can understand that, but why do you have to project that on all police? Why don't you wait until you're having a bad experience to go to that level?
Because I'm a kid. I'm an angered kid that found out something new and don't know how to act and respond to it. I see it when I'm an adult. I'm doing the Amagazi press shit. But I can't, I'm a kid. I can't grow up overnight. I am still angered. You probably hear it in my voice. I do not want to change. As much as I want to be that guy, I can't stand these guys. They still doing it. What does that do if I come up and I let them? I don't know, what am I supposed to do? Back up, and they tell me, hey, back up, get off the corner, give me your ID. What am I supposed to do? Just give it to them?
Well, back up and get off the corner for one.
Okay, I'll give you that. What about the ID thing? I'm especially interested. I'm interested in this one.
If you've pushed it far enough to be a concern, and he's asking for your ID at that point, why would you have a problem with it?
Oh, anybody else before I answer that one?
I'll go ahead and answer.
Okay.
Well, I'd like to say that if you don't give your ID to a police officer when he has a legitimate reason to ask you for it, he's going to get suspicious. They are going to get suspicious, and that's their job.
That was my point exactly. When you've pushed it to that level and he's asked you at that point, you've pushed it there. Now, why do you have a problem giving it?
Oh, very good. You cats do not know the cat that you're dealing with. Very good. To me, you got to understand that to me, cops are supposed to be servants. I don't see them as greater than me or anything like that. So to me, and I know that's hard to fathom. You might think I'm a sob sit or some shit. I just, to me, that you got to be able to reverse that shit. And can I go up to you and ask for your ID? Because I'm suspicious. Let me see your home, where you lay your head. These things are fantastical that we accept as norm. No fucking chance without a legal reason. I'm not curious about your curiosity. You're being disrespectful right now, rapping with me. I told you I don't even want to rap with you. So no, I'm not going to do you no favors. This is the cat you're talking about. So I wouldn't be thinking, why wouldn't I do a thing? I would be thinking, why would I? My fucking job ain't to help them convict me of a crime. Fuck out of here. You get no help from me. That won't hold up in any court in the fucking country. You get no help and you're investigating me for a crime. Fuck out of here.
I've got to say, I completely agree with Joe here. In the UK, you are under no obligation whatsoever to provide identification to a police officer unless you've been arrested for something. But the police like to make you think that you are obligated to tell them who you are. And again, I agree with Joe. Why would anyone assist somebody who is looking for an arrest and a prosecution?
Well, you have every right not to answer questions, but it's not like that here in the United States, not like the UK. So you can't consider the two separate governments. It's like apples and oranges.
Is it the case in the States that when required to identify yourself by a police officer that you're legally required to do so?
In most states, yes, that's the case.
All right, okay.
Well, and also, I've noticed a lot of auditors I've noticed they don't do is they don't tend to look at which states are stop and ID states. Joe, do you do that yourself when you're going out there? Whenever you go to a different state, do you look at the various stop on ID. So that way, an officer says, "Hey, can I see your ID?" You're not necessarily breaking the law by not showing your ID because you're in a stop and ID state.
I take it really far. I study their law. I call anyone I know who lives there and ask them, and certainly any auditors coming into town. And I usually have it set up with people who I'm going to see when I get there. I've asked them whose auditors are here. I take it far on that trip while I'm on the way there. I feel like I'm on solid legal footing when I touch down in Newtown. Yeah.
Well, the thing is like I don't know where Joe lives, but here in Ohio, no, that shit wouldn't fly.
They always say that, bro. I'm serious. Everywhere I go, Joe, the cops here are not gonna play that, blah, blah, blah. I get that everywhere I go. The toughest places I've ever been is Chicago and New York. And the second toughest places, they don't even rate. And I've been all over this fucking country doing this. But they always say that. I'm telling you, they always say these cops, Joey, here. They like, Joe, you got to get killed. I give you 2 weeks to live.
Yeah, it seems like you've always been to urban areas, but I live in a rural area. It's an entirely different thing.
That's dope.
All right, so Josiah, go ahead, sir.
I don't know. I've been getting kicked down from here for some reason. The only thing I have to say to Joe is, I think I know Joe is who he is, and he will always talk at you and not talk to you. I don't believe he's like that in real life.
Oh, that was dope.
I think when he approaches police officers, he does it from his experience of police officers.
I think you're right.
But he's doing it also because there's this trigger. But you are responsible for your feeling, Joe.
I agree.
You're the one who gives that emotion. You have to work on that trigger. Nothing can. I can't make you feel anything. Your girlfriend can't make you feel anything. Jenny can't make you feel anything. You're responsible for your emotional reaction.
You get what you give, yes.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah.
Oh, Joe, I'm not gonna show my face, but I'm gonna show you the man you're talking to in a picture because we were showing. So now this picture was taken a year ago. This is a 69-year-old me. So you can't get any whiter than I
am. Okay, let me zoom, man. Okay, I expected worse. I'm not gonna bullshit you. You look kind of cool to me. I expected, I don't know, the flowing locks and the piercing blue eyes or something.
So Robert has before we get. I'm sorry, Shiva. Before we get to Shiva, I'm gonna let you go next. I want to ask this question. Does he go around? Do you go around walking around in prison fatigues and ski mask in your pocket? That was the question.
That was someone's question?
Yes.
Okay. No, and in fact, I had a couple conversations with Omaha.
Exactly what they were.
Yeah, off of this medium about that shit. But I gotta say his arguments were firm. They were basically you the same shit. He didn't phrase it this way, but you do the same shit. You push cops by me walking up to that tape and making you put the tape up and shit like that. You're making them perform their shit legally and all of that shit. And he's saying that I am doing nothing illegal and I am making them prove that they will not trigger over nothing illegal. Those are the words that come out of his mouth. Those are a good argument, but I'm wise. I see a lot more. It is not just that.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, Shiva, go ahead.
I was very interested in what you were saying when you were asked why you respond the way you do, and your response was because I'm a child. And so I suppose then that like to my mind, I suppose that's a good starting point. It's like, well, great. Like if that were me, I'd be like, well, great. I've recognised that
Yes,
there's
I
a
see
kind
it
of
like that. That's what I
immature,
meant. I'm a
that there's an
child.
immature part of myself that's
That's what I
responding
meant.
in this way. So then the next stage for me would
Yes.
be, well, what do I do to address that?
Yes.
How do I change it so that the inner child is mitigated or just doesn't rise up at all, and I'm
And if you
actually just
heard
an
me saying
adult?
it's a long process, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Apparently, you can't just do it overnight and become the guy you want to be. Even I watch this shit and I cringe and be like, Joe, I tell myself you're not educating if you're yelling and shit like that. You got to do better. I say that shit 87 times. And the first time I feel offended, I'm gone. My voice gets strange. And and if he offend me twice in a row, my God, I don't even know who I am no more.
So how do you work with that?
This is therapy.
He just yells louder.
I think I get better. I gotta find this. You gotta find this intro. Play this intro. I don't even know which fucking vid. But I don't want y'all thinking that. Matter of fact, yes, do this, Kenny. Shit, I took it off. Let me take this bitch off private. And then go to my channel, Kenny. And I did a live. The cop who was just got off the desk for a year, he's at the beginning of the live. I think that's more representative for who I am and what I am. It's boring as fuck. Ain't no
What's
yelling
the name
and
of
shit.
it?
Hold on, I got to remember how to. I gotta edit it. It's Gurr. It's not even up. It's a live. I take my lives down after a couple days. So let me unprivate it.
Why do people do that? Because I've noticed a lot of people take
It
their
fuck
lives
with
down.
your views.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it
Oh, okay.
depends who you are. Some people are known for lives, they can get away with it. A cat like me, a live ain't gonna get but a few thousand views, and they're not watching your other shit. In fact, since I took it down, my shit is going up. That's how detrimental it is to a cat like
Oh,
me.
wow. Okay.
Yeah. Public.
That's funny how that works, isn't it? Because it's different for other channels. I know of a channel whose views shut up once they stopped doing pre-recorded videos and just did live streams. So it's kind of like funny how it kind of depends on the audience,
Yes.
maybe.
Like a SGV or something. I don't even know. I doubt his vids do anything like his lives.
Yeah,
I'm the
see,
opposite.
with mine, it's a little weird. Like if I do a shitload of lives in a row, it really fucks up my placing in the algorithm, and I have to start doing really well again before I can get back to where I was before I did a bunch of lives.
That's interesting, right?
Yeah, it's
That's
annoying.
interesting.
It's very annoying.
Annoying. Yeah, that's another thing. When you do the shit I do, I know this is bragging type of shit, but I get 1 million watch minutes. Every time I look up, it's like stupid numbers like that. And I talked to my girl, and she was like, "Yeah, my friend is watching my vids to get my watch hours up," and it kind of make you fucking, I don't know, feel shitty or something. It should be public. The video.
What's the name? What's the name of it?
Grr, Grrrr. I was mad I couldn't get
Okay.
Grrrr. Yeah, this should be the first video that popped
All
up.
right. Let me just do. I'm
I
just.
might. Yeah, you do how you want.
There's a lot of
While he's
video.
doing that,
There's a lot of video.
While he's pulling that up, I did come here to roast Joe, and I've got to slip this in. Joe, when are you going to admit that you're sexually attracted to white male police officers?
Oh, that's
a good one.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I get that with enormous amount. I get it a lot.
And also, you said earlier, you mentioned earlier how you take offence. Well, obviously, that's only so you can shove it up your ass and sit on it, right?
That was the greatest one. That was gonna be the best one tonight. You take offense, you can take it and shove it up your ass.
The current score is 2-0.
Right? I suck at this.
Joe.
I'm not seeing it, Joe.
Oh shit. You went to my page?
Yeah, I'm on your page right now.
Yeah. Fuck. Grr. Fuck. You right? Grr.
I'm looking.
Yes. I made it. Let me make sure. Let me make sure it's public on mine as well. Yeah, it's the first one on mine.
Let me refresh my page.
Yeah. Try that one. What the fuck? I didn't ask you to go to YouTube Studios.
The first one I
noticed
have.
how?
The first one I have is cop
Sorry.
doesn't want us to record accidentally caused.
And that is fucking crazy. The first one I have is I don't even know where it is. Girl. All right. If you cats can, I don't know, keep yourselves occupied for a second. Let me find the other vid. Hopefully, right quick.
Why don't you add it to a playlist real quick?
Excuse me?
Add it to a playlist. Maybe I
I
can
don't
find it
even know
before
how
I
to
left.
do the
Oh,
playlist.
okay.
I just found out about that a couple days ago over this early crib. Like,
Man,
you can create playlists.
you're technologically impaired, aren't you?
Yeah, I just learned how to edit. You probably, if you've been watching my vids, I'm losing my mind. I just learned how to edit about a month and a half ago, maybe.
Go. You're gonna say something, Shiva? Go ahead.
I was just going to be a silly joke, and I've forgotten it. It just wasn't important. That's fine. It's actually taken me quite a long time to know that I could be on this panel and sort of be sensible, because I came here all fired up to be silly with Joe Cole, and then you were all being serious.
I know. And I'm probably looking forward to the same shit.
Should have been here earlier. In the beginning, we had Taco came on and he roasted the shit out of Joe Cool and a lot of different people. It was really funny.
Yeah, I heard
Taco
that.
did really
I think
well.
Taco roasted me as well, didn't he?
He did. He did roast you. He did roast you.
Oh man, was it bad, or did I come out how did I come out?
It was funny. I'll give you that. It was pretty funny. He did everyone. He did me too. Talk about how he just found out I was black for the first time and something about Carlton. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, he told me before the fact that he was going to do that, and I was like, oh well, I probably deserve it,
Oh, I'm so stupid. It was the one I was on at first. What the chick says, Joe Cool.
Kenny, apparently the link is in the chat.
Yeah, Joe's video
Taco
is there.
Josh.
I can see it.
You can see it.
I found the other one too.
If
I'm
you
the
look in
reason they
the,
created tape. You can just play that intro, and
if you look
show
in,
you. Matter
if
of
you
fact,
look in the,
I think
Joe,
that
shut up a
would
minute.
better.
Shut up a minute, Joe. Joe, shut up a minute. If you look in the chat, Kenny, Taco Josh has kindly provided a link to the Go video.
Yes. It's not letting me copy it from Streamlabs. I'm
the reason they created tape. That was the original intro I wanted you to show anyway. This is normally how it is when I walk up and talk to cops. Their back-to-back interactions is only 15 seconds, 30 seconds at the most.
Yeah, and by the way, Joe, when I first started talking, that's why I said I had mixed emotions. 'Cause I do appreciate the way you can come on like this and take this back and forth. This is really cool.
You really ran into a guy who appreciates it. That shit is rare, I know, but I'm smart enough to know that if I'm with my buddies to just tell me, yes, Joe, way to go. I don't learn, I don't grow. Then you'll find, Sheba probably knows this, I chase anyone who has a fucking open mind and opposing opinion, especially about me. No, Joe, or you're wrong about you. That's attractive to me. Really? Why do you say that? If the nigga's smart, I'll chase him.
All right, so
Yeah,
Taco's
I'll
going to
say-
come and put it back in private chat. Sorry, go
I'll
ahead.
say one thing for Joe Cole. He's an annoying motherfucker sometimes, but actually he does self-reflect.
Thank you for that. Yeah, that's a big deal.
And he's capable of taking criticism.
Yeah.
Thank God, because you cats are harsh.
He's very. That's why I knew he would be a good fit for this, because he won't just if you get other auditors will come on, they'll just get freaking butthurt and just, why are you making fun of me and all this stuff. I was like, dude, we're trying to give you constructive criticism. He takes it and he'll actually, either learn from it or just be a good sport about it.
Who's the cat that it's coming from? And I chalk that up in my head as well. Certain people carry a lot of weight with me.
So you have what part of it you want me to play?
The very beginning.
All right.
Oh, this is the live. You can just play this. Okay. I wanted you to play I'm the reason they created tape. That's the one I was talking about with the police interactions. But this will show you. I'm mad because I couldn't get my live to work. That's why I look upset. But this is normally how my shit goes.
Look at
Hola.
that shitty grin.
Hola, who's ever in here? I'm sorry. I'm at the scene of someone shot up, shot in the head, shot in the back, ass, all sorts of things. And now I find that YouTube has changed the way they go live. So, you guys have missed everything. Well, not everything. I guess what's going on, babe? I guess my man's going to do some investigating. Here, I'll show you the car where, and Chief, you'll get an idea
I'm sorry
why
it took
I
me
walk
so
so
long. I
close
had to call
to
Jeff
They let you get
to,
pretty close in
hey,
Chicago.
Mom, it's 6'9", Mom. Let me show you guys this. This is going to be a short live. Just wanted to make sure I knew how YouTube changed the way. Holy fuck, I didn't know I had that shit. Thank you, whoever did that shit. Sugar, you hooked that shit up. I didn't know I had it. All right, check this out, guys.
She put a super chat in my shit. I gave her access to my channel for something. She just did everything.
This car right here.
Yes, ma'am.
This car right here. As you can see, those are bullet holes in the window. And those are shells on the markers for all the shell casing on the ground. She was shot several times. What up, Leo, watching? Mid-Ohio was good. Oh, excuse me, guys. Excuse me.
I'm letting you guys.
Yeah, no, I said excuse me. I didn't mean to be in you guys' way.
Good one, Shiva.
You zoom in, this camera is so unstable, it sucks. Yeah, I had helicopters, everything out here for you guys. If I'd have learned how to work the lab, and then the guy took off in the car up the street, chased him, it was really dramatic. And I'm sitting here calling Sugar, who has me apparently, I can't get her on the phone, but she's in my chat modding. Hey, Pierre, how you doing, baby? Should have called you, Pierre.
What city is this in?
It's
I'm
in
gonna shut up for a
Chicago.
while, see if I can find out what happened, guys.
And this is the norm. This is 9 out of 10. This is so boring. You wouldn't watch this shit.
True.
Thank you, Sugar Baby. Thank you for setting that up. I forgot all about that shit. It's a lot of action out here tonight. I didn't want to go live right now because I got a feeling it's going to be really, I mean, the scanner's off the chain. Got helicopters and shit everywhere. It's one of those fucking days in Chicago. They just took this one to the hospital she has. Hold on, let me zoom out so I can try to keep it more stable. She has multiple gunshots. One in the head, one in the ass, one in the body. Still alive, believe it or not. Subject money, PD. That was a hit. Yeah, this is a female as well. I don't know. I've been in the car calling everyone trying to get my YouTube live to work. Jeff was the one who figured it out. Thank you, Jeff. I don't know if he's in here. Oh, wow. Look, y'all. was definitely a hit. That's the driver window. Y'all see that white spot? 2 right through the fucking driver window.
You're pretty close to the situation, and no one's saying anything to you. You know, and
Yes.
you're being very respectful to the police and letting them do their job. You're not
I'd like
asking them. You're not asking them not unwarranted, but just ridiculous questions like name and badge numbers. Like you're letting them do what they need to do.
Yes. I like
And
to think I'm that guy.
Well, yeah, this is like day and night here between
absolutely
what we just watched and what we're seeing here. It's like is this the same person? But the situation's completely different too, right? This is a lot more serious. So your professional side comes out here. That's like these cops, they don't have time for you. You know what I mean? And you know it.
This is the norm. They are always, I shouldn't say always, but this is the norm now. Kind, courteous. We have no fucking issues. However, some guys, I get that and I lose my fucking mind. And those, unfortunately, are the ones that I post, and I know that I am that angry guy. But this is 9 out of 10. I can show you hours and hours of this, not hours and hours of the other.
Yeah, but if you consider the police officers' schedules, I mean, they got so much to do. They don't really give a rat's ass what's going on around them anymore.
Yes, they acknowledge me and shit. They got no problems. You're gonna see in a minute. They gonna back the tape up, and they didn't have enough. I like sit on the ground, man. They like, no, man, we ain't worried about you.
Yeah, the thing is, like, there's like 4 phases of a police officer's career. When you come out of the academy, you want to do everything. You want to arrest everybody, and you want to be a hard ass. After about maybe 12 years, you start to slow down. You let the rookies do what you want them to do, and then like after about maybe 20, 23, 27 years, you're like, you don't even want to get out of the car.
That's funny.
That's funny.
Yeah, but you're absolutely right in the fact that it's not going to get a whole lot of views because there's not a whole lot of action going on, and it's not entertaining. But
exactly.
But
I still stay out there,
really
even on traffic stop. I still stay out there, even if I don't pull my camera. I just watch and make sure the cop behaves and that no one gets their rights violated. I go to what are those domestics and shit. I would never even pull my camera out for that shit, but I still go just to make sure the cops behave and everything goes right. Even in the cold, I'd be out there standing out there freezing. I don't even have my camera out.
But so far, all my videos I've ever seen of you, this is probably the best example of auditing that I've seen from you. This is just a really great video so far. And it's not over yet, so we'll see where it goes. But I'm hoping it doesn't go any worse. But what do you guys think? Rocky, what do you think? How's it so far?
I mean, yeah, so far he's staying back, letting them do their job. He's doing his thing. I don't have a problem with it.
Thank you.
Let's continue.
Yeah, like Joe hasn't done anything here. He gave us the facts. He didn't give us any speculation, or assumption, because a lot of auditors just talk, and they talk to fill in, and they don't actually know what's going on. Joe told us exactly what was happening.
Right on.
And it's boring. When you give them facts, it's boring when you give them facts.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I think it's the best way to do it, especially when you're dealing with the police.
And I'm stubborn as fuck. I'm okay with this. I am stubborn. If they don't act up, we never have an incident. I'm okay with that.
Yes, and that's what I was going to say. You haven't instigated anything either to try to cause any problems. So that's a big
I hope I wouldn't do that. Yeah, I'm inclined to think this was a hit now. And look how many times they shot. Let's see if I can get y'all the shell casings. It's a lot of leaves. I don't know if y'all can determine the leaves from the shell casings. There's a bunch of them. Hey, mine too, baby. Pepperoni was good. Indy was good. Thank you for that blessing, Indy. That is horrible. I would agree. STH in here, I don't see you, but I see my two saying hi to you. What's up, Saber Hills? I wish I could have got here earlier for you cats. Well, I was here early. I wish I could have got you cats live earlier.
Hey guys, I gotta sign off. So have a good evening, everybody.
All right,
Yeah,
thanks for
Chief.
showing up.
Take care, Chief.
Hi, Chief.
This is crazy, y'all. This is about, I don't know, a mile, 2 miles, mile and a half, 2 miles from my crib, and the action continued all the way to my crib. The chase, black car. Oh my God, it's going kind of fast. I'm sorry, I can't read the chat yet. Rest in peace to the innocent. Actually, his son, she's alive, and bless her. Let's pray for him. Hope she it stays that way. Whoever sent me that super chat, I don't know how to look at that shit and all that shit. But baby, if you could thank whoever did that, Julie, thank you. This is my first time with a super chat. Yeah, Sugar hooked this up. So, I'm sorry if I'm missing some things. Thank you, baby. Oh, thank you for that, son. Hey, Lola, how you doing, baby?
Selma would be in
All right,
cuffs,
thank
Robert.
you,
You're right.
Justin. That was you who sent that. Thank you, Justin. Love you, pimp. It might be one of the helicopters.
Now, Jill, like, what were the people that were in your chat saying about this whole situation, how you were handling it, and just how the police are handling it?
They were really peaceful. When nobody jumping to conclusions. The biggest leap was someone said it was a hit, and I eventually agreed with them. They wasn't pro or con, I guess.
Okay. Now, did you? Well, I mean, I'm sure there's like a couple that were like fucking bad, like, oh,
Oh
pigs,
yes,
copter pigs,
I
and stupid shit
guarantee
like
you
that.
there was
Yeah,
some that said that,
yeah,
but normally, it's worse if we have an interaction and shit. And I only go live if there's an interaction. I went live this time just to check the system. Normally, if you see me live, it's because I have an interaction, and they
I
are
got you.
definitely saying, "Fuck that cop. He need to back up." That bitch ass is definitely full of that in my room.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Yeah, very cool.
What's up, Art? How you doing, pimp? I mean, I called fucking Sugar. I called Disorderly. I couldn't get nobody on the phone. So hats off to Jeff. I don't know if you're in here, Jeff. Hats off, man. Jeff was like, he was like, they struck you, Joe. And then he figured it out. There's a plus at the bottom. They do it differently now. And all these guys know me, y'all, so I don't expect any freaking problems when I got here. This guy here is a buddy of mine. My other buddy was up here. They all greeted me. They all being really nice. I'm the only one out here, by the way. Oh, you guys are done? Oh, you backing up? All right. I was just talking all that stuff from being moved back. You guys moving the tape? You're moving the tape, or are you getting rid of it? All right. I guess I'm inside the tape. Hey, check this out. They moving the tape with me. Oh, I was too close for comfort, baby. You guys are gonna need more. Hey, put it over here. I won't go past it, bro. You can tie it on a pole or something. I won't give you guys shit. All right. It's okay, frickin'. It happens. I told you, cats, I'm the reason they created tape. Me and cats like, look at this shit. See, it's still going on. The guy, he went over by my neighborhood. I had to get one of them fucking dash mounts so I can take you catch riding with me. Right now, we could be chasing those guys all the way over back towards my crib. Oh my goodness, folks still doing that? Come on, stop it. Thank you, Justin. Y'all can stop it. Now y'all making me, I don't know, feel weird. Thank you, though. Thank you. This, guys, let me show y'all who's getting shot out here. You'll find this interesting as hell. That alley I just came up. This is the front of the building. The police still at it. I'm gonna hop in my car and go chase these motherfuckers. They still at it. Oh, that's the ambo. Okay, Sancho. It's okay, pimp. Check this out. Let me show y'all something. What's going on, man? This building. I'm sorry. Am I zoomed in? Yeah, I'm sorry. This building is a nursing home. Some of you cats know me. Some of you guys know I put my old man in a nursing home. This is the first place I toured. This is the first place I checked out to put him at. Oh, shit. Let's be nosy. I feel like one of those guys, but I feel like Josh with this looking at motherfuckers' cars and computers. That choppers all over the place. Yeah, this is the first place I tried to put my old man. I didn't dig it for whatever reason, but I've toured this building once before. I'm gonna show you guys one more time, and I'm abandoning y'all and try to find the getaway car, which is about a mile and a half. Y'all can't see that chopper, but he is just chilling. And everybody else is chasing the guy who did the shooting, so I'm gonna be a good cop watch and chase the guy too. So, I know. I hate to be that guy. But I got a feeling I'm about to be that guy. All buck 87 of you. Love you guys. 2 of them. And I bored you infinitely with that.
No, but you know what? That's the thing about the good audits, or at least audits that a lot of people consider good, are the ones that are boring because it shows the police doing the right thing. It shows the auditor not, trying to look for, a bad thing. Cops doing the wrong thing, or trying to push the envelope and get the cops to react badly.
Yes.
It's just one of those things. It's going to be boring and people aren't going to watch it. But what's more fun? Just like in life, what's more fun to do, the wrong thing or the right thing, right?
Exactly, right?
Just the way that is. So Nevaeh wanted to ask a question. She said, did they end up catching the
I
person that
don't
did the
think
shooting?
they did, Nevaeh. When I got over here, where the car was, there was a chick with a knife, and she stabbed the guy. Matter of fact, it's right where I'm at right now. It's that restaurant next to me, and they took him in an ambulance. And so I don't remember, but as far as I know, they didn't catch him in White Hood. I think he got away. They usually hit the expressway. There's nights when I get 2 or 3 of these chases, and everyone always rushes to the expressway.
Okay.
That's
All right.
probably what happened here.
So where going? What did you think of this audit?
Boring as fuck.
It was boring, but I thought he done a very good job. He did not get mad. He didn't speak. He told everything was going on. I thought he did a very, very good job.
Thank you for that.
Josiah.
Excellent audit.
Warrigal, could you mute your mic again, please? Thank you.
It's what I see Joe as when he's not auditing.
Right on. That was dope. That was dope, right? I'm trying to take that guy to the street. Let me mute this. We got an ambulance.
Rocky, what about you, sir?
No, I think you did very good. That's like I said, you didn't try to start. He's more like a reporter in this case, which is what you would want.
Absolutely.
Get the
Joe
facts.
Kaiser. Yeah. Joe Kaiser.
What did I think of this audit here?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, he did a very good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was good. I still enjoyed it.
All right.
I mean, I guess it depends what you watch these videos for. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
I like seeing the interaction and what happens,
Yes.
just out of curiosity.
Yes.
So I like to see both sides, but I definitely see where like it probably other people don't.
Don't want it right, yo.
I mean, because there's a lot of people are here just to see the either like someone yelling at the cops, maybe because they get to live vicariously through you,
yes,
or you know what I mean.
That, yes,
so
I've told that a lot.
I mean, I get it. I definitely get it.
Yeah, absolutely. And Robert, I just want to ask you a question. He says, "Do you know any auditors who have won in court against the cops?"
Yes, that Capitol site, man. Oh my
Yep.
god. I don't know.
Big one.
Yeah, it was a very huge one.
Big.
Yes, and he's done it several times. Fucking Rogue, I bet you has never struck out. Rogue skips the fucking state shit altogether. He has a system. He goes straight to federal, and I think every time. Total of I think he said $400 total. $350 to something and $100 or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's cool. Right. So yeah, I thought that was really good. And like Joe Kaiser was saying, really, it was night and day. Absolutely night and day from the first audit we saw from the next one. I actually wouldn't have been too upset if you would have like maybe got a little bit, or at least try to get more information about the scene that was going on, because it was interesting to see. I mean, I think the worst thing that happened was the cops kind of moved back because they thought you were a little too close, but they didn't make it a big deal. They just kind of went and did what they did, and you give them a hard time for it, and it all worked out.
I agree. Can y'all hear me? I just got a phone call. Sometime my volume drops.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. You can see why I got that reputation, right? Early on, they looked for me to yell and do the anger shit, and I got that shit. So it's even for me when I post regular action where a certain of one or another one person can get away with it. With me, oh my goodness. Normally, it's a big difference in the numbers and the people who watch it. Big difference. And I still post them. If I like them, I still post them. The boring shit. I do a lot of that shit. But I'm not kidding you. One of them might get 20,000, 50,000 the first day. One of them might get 5,000 in 5 days. That's the one that was just, hey, how you doing, officer? It's good to see you. You guys been okay? Yeah. So what happened here? Those do not do well on my channel.
Mm-hmm. And perfect sense. Amagassett Press actually did not win. Amagassett Press had a settlement, and the police actually admitted that they did nothing wrong in the settlement. So Amagassett Press pretty much took hush money. So that was not a win for auditors in that sense. He got his payday, but the cops said we did nothing wrong. We'll do the same thing again. So he changed absolutely nothing, improved absolutely nothing. If you really call that a win, I don't know what to tell you, man. What's up, Josiah? Welcome back.
I've been kicked 3 times already.
I've noticed that you're having some issues.
I'm only 3 feet away from the router. I mean, I don't know what's going on.
I know sometimes seem like the closer you get to that damn thing, the worse it act though.
Yeah, sometimes it's just really bad.
Weird.
Maybe it's North Koreans.
It could be.
Whatever.
Yeah, you're right, Robert. If I don't, Patrick would have had an issue with that if the cops ignoring him. I guess one thing I wanted to talk to you about, or maybe see, did you ever think of maybe mentoring Omaha, or at least attempting to try and mentor him? He's got the ambulance and shit going.
All right. I'm sorry. What did you ask?
Mentoring Omaha, because I think he could really learn something from you. Just the way he deals with the cops.
Have I rapped with him? Is what you're asking?
Would you think of mentoring him? I mean, like going out auditing him, teaching him what you know.
I've offered. I think we're gonna do it, and I try to mentor him. And if you notice, I handle him with kid gloves. I blow up easily on people and stuff. I handle him with kid gloves because I've told other people I'm gonna do the best I can, try to mentor this cat. He's young, but he's buck wild, and he's not developed that whatever it is that we share. Where motherfucker, I have to stand on what I said. I'm not gonna bend. I meant what I said, and I can argue my position. He is not on that. He is flexible, like read in the wind type shit, and it's hard for me to deal with that shit. He's one guy this, and his opinion changes on that, and what other people think. It's weird, but I'm in for the duration. I'm down for the challenge.
Cool, right on. All right, so I wanted to give everyone the last minute to say what they want to say to Joe. I don't want to make this too long because I want people to actually go and watch it again if they haven't watched it. Usually if I go for like 4 or 5 hours, everyone's like, I'm not watching a 5 hour stream. So I definitely want them to watch. This has been a really great stream. Thank you, Joe, for joining, and thanks for being a good sport about everything.
You gotta make highlight reels when you have long streams like that.
Yeah, no, that's what I have to do.
Man.
Actually,
make it different.
What I want to do is really get talk with Desert Sentinel over the weekend, and it's like a 5 or 6 hour stream. And I know not many people have seen it, but I want people to see that talk because, man,
that's a great idea.
Very
what
knowledgeable.
Just had, right? Chop it up, and that's a great idea. And if it's still long, do a part 1, 2, 3. Do it like that, and then at least you have a better shot at motherfuckers watching it. You're not 10th man talking about. Did you see my 7 hour live stream?
I know, right?
Killed in there. I didn't see your 7 hour live stream.
Like, we want me to go, or at least if you're gonna have a long one, make sure you have timestamps so people can go to what they want to see.
Type of shit. Yes.
All right, so Joe Kaiser, last minute things for Mr. Joe Cool.
It was nice seeing you again, Mr. Joe Cool. Being on live stream with you.
The same.
That's it. That's about it.
Rocky?
Yeah.
Some good, some bad, but I think you're on the right track. I look forward to seeing future stuff.
Thanks
just
for that.
one. I just have one comment. Maybe since we were on this roster, maybe you should think about changing your name to Moondog instead of Joe Cool, because you got that Matthew McConaughey thing going on.
All right.
No, it's that laugh. It's that Moondog laugh.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah. No, it's cool, man.
Yes, I haven't seen Moondog. If it's a movie, and I love Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, Josiah.
I just am very glad that I got to say the other side of Joe, because I knew that person was there. And like I'll say for Shiva, like the minute Shiva said like his inner child, see that's where Joe goes emotionally. It's a child because he's lived his whole life like that. So I can understand the trigger, but I knew that there was more to Joe than just screaming at the cops. And this video
for that consideration, yo.
You're welcome.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so I just want to thank everyone. Joe Kaiser, thank you for joining, and your opinions I would love to see you on again more, man. Usually you came on a lot before, but You haven't been on as much anymore, but I'm sure if you're a busy.
You talking about Matthew McConaughey? That's the Matthew McConaughey one right there, yo. That cat's so laid back and stupid.
You got the laugh though. That's the thing.
Right. Yeah.
And you cats were kind, man. And I would like to thank you cats, and I thank you for opening your mouths and giving your opinions, man. That seems to be a difficult thing to do nowadays, bro.
And not everyone's kind. We gave you some shit for that first audit. So you deserve that shit.
Thank you, Taco. You were the greatest. Thank you, Taco.
Yeah. All right. So thanks everyone.
40% of my 2%. I'm not.
That was good.
That was. So I hope everyone has a fantastic rest of their day. I did release a video earlier today about an auditor that is going to get a book going. He's going to do all that. And so make sure you guys check out that video if you haven't already.
Saw it already.
And tomorrow our Taco is going to be on, and we're going to have episode 2 of our Battle of the Headlines. He's up 1-0 right now, but I'm hoping I can even the series out tomorrow. I think I've got some good ones, so make sure you guys tune into that. And so then we'll have videos throughout the week. I hope you guys have a fantastic one, and see you again on another live. All right, y'all. Peace.
Thanks.